The rise of women not having children is something that should be looked at and really understood, because I've seen this childless movement going around. I see it on YouTube of women basically on TikTok, so red flag, saying why they don't want children and how they are valid within that. I am all for you having free will on planet Earth, and I stand by that. However, it's not going to stop me from touching in on this subject that needs to be addressed. Women need to hear this, as well as men. This is serious. This isn't something that we should just be taking lightly and it being a part of women empowerment, because it's bullshit. It's not a part of women empowerment. I'm sorry. That's been going on, you guys, for far too long within the over-sexualization of women. Women now losing their ability to pair a bond with men because of how high their body count is. And most women in today's society are above 30 with no children. And I know I'm probably gonna get a little bit of hate for this video, but I'm not scared of speaking my truth. And just as much as these women have the right to not have children, I have the right to speak about how this is going to cause destruction. Whether we can see it or not, we live in a very egotistical society, especially with social media. And most of the women I've seen addressing why they don't want children are not because, they actually can't have children. It's mostly saying that I want to be free. I want to go where I want to go when I want to go, and I don't want anyone to hold me back. I want to go buy the Louis Vuitton bags. I want the house. I want all of this. I want to be an independent babe my whole life. And I don't think these women are really understanding how lonely it will be in the future. Because let's face it, women have a lot more dating options than men in today's society. Men do not. And the women that men do have, usually the men have to settle for, because women have very inflated egos in today's society, not knowing what it is to be feminine. And if they do say they're feminine, they're usually the feminists that are overly masculine, fighting for their right to be so. And it saddens my heart. This is a topic that actually has the ability to sadden me. When I see women on social media, when they're above like 33, 30, 35, posting like they're 21 in clubs, or posting themselves on fitness and like their ass and all of this, and they're showcasing this life. Like, who are we kidding? Who are you kidding? You may think that the hit of dopamine you get by posting a photo on Instagram is worth sacrificing, first and foremost, your ability to have a family. To actually have a family, have some sort of purpose beyond you posting yourself on social media every single day for validation. You sleeping around with multiple men. Why? There is zero excuse for me why a woman should not be in a healthy relationship by the time she's in her 30s. I don't care. And this is going to be something I know not a lot of people are going to agree with me on. If you're a woman and you have not found yourself a healthy relationship yet, a man that you would actually want to have children with, if you can have children, and if you don't want to have children with that man, that's also okay. Okay, I'm just expressing my thoughts here. And I know this is a very touchy subject, very touchy. And my heart goes out for all the women who can't have children, or for the men with infertility. My heart goes out to you. But the amount of bullshit out there of these 30-year-olds on TikTok addressing why their life is so great, being single, independent, being able to do what they want when they want, having their only purpose, stating their thoughts on TikTok. How far is that going to get you? And I'm saying this out of love because I want more women in the future to actually realize their future. is at stake here. Your limited mindset based upon your ego and your satisfaction you get out of having the things you have, or, sleeping around with men because that's freedom and that's empowerment to a woman. How far will it get you? That's all. It saddens me. It saddens me because the more this is normalized, the more our human race is at stake. And for the women who have all of these reasons why they don't want to have children, please give a valid reason. Other than it's going to come in between you getting the new Louis Vuitton bag, your constant need to travel and have all of these girls' trips. Because kids are hard work. Listen, you're hard work. You're hard work, and you're not putting any work into yourself. And that's the sad reality that women face today. Having no accountability for the men that they attract into their lives, which is usually the number one blame why they don't want to have children, is because of the men in today's society. When we have made the men in today's society, let me say that again. We don't encourage our men. We fight with them constantly for the position we think that they've taken from us. And how long is this going to go on? How long? And my heart goes out to the men as well, who want to have children, that want to have a family, that wants a feminine woman by his side. But that is becoming extinct. And that is sad. And there is no room for any bullshit excuse for why your life is better being by yourself. That's selfish, that's egotistical. But hey, it's free will. So if you are a woman now and you think that the party life is really serving you, your Instagram influencer, who's usually that's the priority of today's society, is I want to be an influencer. I want to showcase my perfect life to everyone just so I can feel validated within the emotions that tell me otherwise. And I'm going to run from them my entire life by gaining a following, gaining success, pushing away the men who come in between me and my future. When a man is a great part of a woman's future, and vice versa, as well as bringing sacred beings onto planet Earth. But please, don't have children if you haven't began to heal. Don't have children if you don't know how to have a conversation with intelligence. And please do not have children if you have hate for the opposite gender. Because what you are doing, you will be passing down that hate onto your children. And they don't deserve that. So perhaps you are valid in the reasonings why you don't want to have children. But reflect on that. Actually reflect on that. Instead of sharing your thoughts on a TikTok, for views of why being childless is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Because I don't buy it. Children deserve to have parents that had the ability to actually discern their partner. A lot of people don't know how to discern a partner. And then the ones that didn't, and they have children, they blame their partner for the rest of their lives for why their life is shit. Anyone who comes into your life, it's your responsibility. You attracted them. You agreed. Whether it be subconsciously or not. Take a look at your life. Take a look at how your life now will reflect your future if nothing changes. We're living in a world where less and less women are having children. And I know that could be labeled as another movement in female empowerment, but it's really not. It's really, really not. You can climb your ladder of success as far as you think it will go. But when you're at the top of that ladder, who's there with you? Anyways, you guys, I had to get this out because it's been on my heart. And when things are heavy on my heart, it's for a reason. It's usually because there's a message that needs to be said. And this is one that honestly has the ability to make me cry. I hate to see it. I hate to see people who are in their mid-30s living like they're in their 20s. Probably with the same mindset. And please do not twist my words. If you really do not want to have a child, or if you can't have a child, you're valid in that. I just think there should be some deeper questioning to the ones who can, and they don't want to. Just question it more, rather than allowing your inflated ego to decide for you. So anyways, that's today's video. I hope you guys got something out of it. And again, I'm not trying to be harsh. It's just a part of my truth that I need to say. So if you liked today's video, give it a like, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.